What's up everybody, this is Richard from Video Gaming Riot, and today I'm going to share with you a game that's very close to my heart, and I found it at the thrift store for only $5.95. It's The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Let's check out what's in this box, because I'm very excited to show this to you. I reviewed this game a couple years ago. It was really great to review. I was very excited to show you guys the contents of the box and everything. But this time around, since I'm doing these videos on thrift store finds, I wanted to unbox it again and show you the contents once again. So in this box, I open it on the side. And let's see what's in the tray. And this box, I know for sure, had the classic Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past in it. And I know that this one's one of the originals because of this little bottom piece right here. It's a slot so that the Super Nintendo, or the game rather, would not eject by accident when you had it on. And these little plastic slips, they stopped coming on the games after about 93 or 94. I'm not really sure, but yeah, if you're an original collector, these came on the Super Nintendo games when you bought them, so that they wouldn't get dirty. But onto the manuals. This Legend of Zelda manual I really love. I'll get to the rest of them in a second. This is so great. At that point, there was, let me see how many pages this had. 46 pages. Nowadays, you're lucky if you have 3 or 4 pages. But back then, they would give you story and you know, instructions for different weapons, different things you had to do in the game, all the different items that you had to collect in order to continue your adventure further, you know, saving the game, all the stuff. But look at this, Lore of Hyrule. They don't give you this stuff nowadays. You really get a sense of the adventure you're about to go on. A brief bestiary of Hyrule. I mean, and you get some of the enemies you're gonna encounter along the way and stuff. I mean, this is awesome. This is really cool. You don't get that nowadays. Next we have the Top Secrets booklet. I folded it by accident inside the box. I can't believe that. But it was sealed with a Triforce sticker. That's so great. Well, anyway, it gives you more or less hints of the first places you have to go, first few dungeons you have to go, and then it gives you a couple hints of the future, like where, you know, where the big key is and stuff like that for the Dark World. So this is really cool. I mean, they don't do this anymore either. And it even tells you for additional gameplay help. There was a 24-hour? Was it 24-hour? Oh wow. Hours are between 4 a.m. and midnight Pacific time. I mean, if you were a kid at 4 a.m. and you were calling Nintendo because you couldn't get through The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, I mean, that's dedication. Next, I have an actual map. I'm not sure if there was a Nintendo Power pamphlet in this box copy, but I don't have it. But I do have the map, the Hyrule Overworld map. Hyrule Overworld lore. This is so great. An entire map of the Light World. Isn't that awesome? And then on the other side, we get dungeon lore. The first 3 dungeons are on the actual map. I wish I could scan this so you guys can all see this and stuff, but this is great. So there you go. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo, boxed, and I got it at the thrift store for $5.95. It's really funny though. I also got a box copy of The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the Game Boy Advanced at the thrift store. See? Although this is the player's choice, and I also have it as the original version. Don't ask me how I got 2 copies. I just really like A Link to the Past, so I wanted to have it in various forms. But this one, I got it at the thrift store, and it cost me $6 as well. Really funny. But they had it in the back of the counter. I guess they thought that it was valuable, and I told them it wasn't very valuable. I can get it. Well, at that point, I was able to get it at a GameStop for about 12 bucks. But it didn't come in this box. So when we open it, I'm not sure if all the contents are in here because I've barely opened this. But let's see. The box doesn't really look the same, and this one has the Four Swords adventure on it as well. It was a multiplayer adventure if you had the link cable for the Game Boy Advance. So I have the cartridge, no cool little slip cover or anything like that, just a plain cartridge, and the cardboard again. Then I have a subscription to Nintendo Power, and the code, I'm not even sure if I used it or not, or if I'm able to use it, but code back there for your Club Nintendo. By the way, guys, you guys should really use Club Nintendo. If you register all your games, you're able to get points, and every month you're able to buy games with those points. So it's a win-win situation if you're a Nintendo guy. You get like these little advertisements for the Game Boy Player and the Game Boy Advanced SP, which I have back there. Actually, that's the Nintendo version. The NES 20th anniversary version of the Game Boy Advanced SP. And then you have the Game Boy Player for the GameCube, which was awesome. You could play Game Boy Advance games on the GameCube. You have your health and safety precautions booklet, which is always in a Game Boy game or a Nintendo game. They come in variations. Wow, this is a lot. Oh, an advertisement for the Nintendo DS Lite. I guess this player's choice came out a little later, so they have advertisements for the DS Lite already in it, because you can play Game Boy Advance on the DS Lite. Oh, and an Onyx and Coral Pink. So this came out around 2006. They were still selling Game Boy Advance games in 2006 boxed. So this is the manual. But this one is different than the Super Nintendo one, obviously. There's different animations. From what I see, it's still the same story, still the same storyline and everything. But yeah, still in color. It even has a section for the Four Swords adventure, so it's still in depth. Still lets you know a lot about the game before you even turn it on. And then at the end, we have a Nintendo Power subscription. There's a lot of Nintendo Power subscriptions in every single box copy of any game that you get. And that's it. This is the box copy of The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the Game Boy Advanced. So these two games are very, very similar as far as Link to the Past, but this one has the Four Swords as an additional game. Only for multiplayer though. You can't play this single player at all. It really sucks because there's a game there that you won't ever play if you don't have a link cable for 2 Game Boy Advances and a friend that has a Link to the Past. You won't ever play this game unless you have a 3DS and you were able to get the free download about 2 years ago of Four Swords, which now you can play it by yourself. So yeah, let me know what you think about this game. Comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.